Good day. Today's mission is to find a kingfisher. Not only to find a kingfisher, but to take a photo of it diving. I am currently in Bradford on Avon, where I know a place which has got a very good chance of seeing a kingfisher, and I know a place where I can get low to the water to try and get the best angle. Dora is following behind, eating grass. Dora, come. I do feed her, honest. And hopefully we get some luck. But I've been trying for a while to get a diving photo, but not got anything special or anything that I'm happy with. Unfortunately, they only have one speed, well, two speeds. One speed which is fast. Normally you see a flash of them go past and that's about it. They can hover for a little bit above the water, but it's not very often.
Great news! I've decided to give away one of my canvases. All you need to do is subscribe to the channel and type in the comments, "I want a canvas." I will be selecting a winner at random on the 29th of July 2023. The winner will be able to choose any size canvas and any image which is on my website, rpcamera.pictures. Unfortunately, you do have to be within one of the countries which is currently shown on screen. These are all the countries that the canvases can be sent to from my website. Again, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel and type in the comments, "I want a canvas." Good luck!
So what else do we know about the kingfisher? Well, it's a very small bird. There's about 80 species in the world, I believe. Not all of them live by the river and not all of them eat fish. The biggest one going is the kookaburra in Australia. So they live on average for 2 years. However, they have been known to live up to 20 years or 25 years in the right conditions. They have a nest which is in the side of a steep verge on the side of the river, which is about 130 centimetres deep, and they're not the tidiest of breeders. They do have a nest which is very dirty, and actually the white cheeks on the kingfisher and the white mark on the end of their bill helps the mother feed the chicks. So the chick sees the white cheeks and knows where the food is coming from, and the tip shows where the food is going. Yes, it smells lovely. Keep going. Yeah, so they have about 3 clutches of eggs a year. So in each brood they have around 6 eggs, which take 20 days to hatch. And so they take about 20 days to hatch the eggs, and then they stay in the nest for about 24 days. After they leave the nest, they will continue to be fed by mum and dad for 4 days, and then they are forced to find their own territory. They eat about 12 to 18 fish a day, so the adults have to find about 120 fish a day when they have a brood. Once they leave the nest, they often don't last very long, mainly because they're inexperienced and they will dive and get your feathers waterlogged, which will drown the bird because they can't get out of the water. So where do the kingfishers like to stay? They like to stay in clearer water, ideally, and slow moving water They can be found pretty much all over the country except for North Scotland. And a good tip for you is if you actually watch them when they're hunting, you'll see they will bob their head when they've spotted a target. And the reason they bob their head is they're judging the depth. So that's a good time to get your camera ready and hope for the best that you get the spot that they're going to dive.
Kingfisher by the bridge.
Yeah, I'm just heading down that way. Is it that obvious? Yes. He's actually somewhere down here. There he is. See him right at the edge. I don't know if you can hear that, but the kingfisher is definitely there. And just over there. Very, very far away. It's also quite easy to tell the males and the females. Males have got all black bills, and the females have a bit of orange on their lower bill. There's also a peregrine falcon, which hasn't been seen in that church over there for a while. But I haven't seen it for a while anyway, and I don't think many people have seen it for a while, unfortunately. What else do we know? The Japanese copied the aerodynamics of the Kingfisher, supposedly, and used it to base it on a couple of their bullet trains. So I'm almost at the place I want to be. So I will soon be sat down and waiting patiently for the kingfisher. Come on, Danny, come. Well, this place has changed since I last come down here. Okay then, we were planning to sit where that swan is, but this place has changed quite a lot since I was last down here, and I'm starting to think it's probably not the best place now.
This part of the video didn't have any audio as I placed it on a nearby rail. So I'm going to tell you how to take the photos using the foot method. The first thing you want to do is pre-focus, which makes it a lot easier when you're trying to find a subject, and then you can place the camera onto your foot, making sure it's above the water. I'm very lucky that I can use the tripod leg on my lens, flip it all the way around, and that gives me an extra place to grab hold of it. And then you want to find the subject. The particular camera I've got is not a completely swivel screen. It only allows me to go in and out, so it just shows directly above or directly below. Some cameras you can also use your phone. For my camera, which is D850, you tap on where you want the camera to focus, and I've got it set up so it takes a photo once it's focused on the subject. In this instance, I'm taking some photos of the Mallard Ducks, which are sat there, and here are some examples. In this instance, I wasn't able to get the dive photo I was looking for. I got some dive photos, but so far away it's just not good enough quality, unfortunately. Don't forget you can enter the competition just by subscribing to the channel and typing in the comments, "I want a canvas." Hope you have a good day. Bye.